Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an awesome week as always. If you don't know me, my name's Cora. I upload every Sunday, so make sure you subscribe to see when I upload. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you didn't see that I tweeted that I wouldn't be posting a video last week because of the Logan Paul situation. I've been personally affected by suicide. I really don't want to get into it, but it's something that really affected me, and I knew that my first video of 2018, I wanted to be about something important. On Twitter, I said I didn't want to post a mindless video as my first video of 2018, and my channel has really been a hobby for me. It's been entertainment, and sometimes I talk about serious topics, but I really wanted to set the tone of 2018 by talking about something that's really important to me and I think hasn't been talked about enough on YouTube. My audience is primarily female, about 80%, so I'm really speaking to you guys because a lot of women I know and girls have been affected by sexual assault and sexual harassment. I was kind of feeling inspired to make this video because the other day I heard a girl talking and she said she was followed into a grocery store and the guy would not leave her alone, was berating her, and she was alone, and he would not stop asking for her phone number, and because she felt so unsafe, she gave it to him. And every girl in the room was like, oh yeah, I would have done the same thing, good for you. I'm gonna be talking about safety tips that every woman and girl should know in 2018. This is my first video of the year and what I hope kicks off the tone for my channel from now on. The first tip has to do with when you're at the gas station. So obviously, you know, you can feel unsafe at the gas station. A lot of robberies happen there. And if you can, obviously get gas during the day, but things happen. First things first, you wanna hide all of your valuables in your car, you know, hide your wallet, hide anything that can be stolen while you're pumping gas. And when I'm at the gas station, I make sure I have my credit card in one hand and my car keys in the other hand. Specifically, this is going to be a great tool when you're pumping gas. If someone approaches you from behind or someone tries to attack you, having a sharp object like this on your car keys can poke someone's eyes. You can elbow them and slash them across the face. I always make sure I have my keys like this so that if anything happened, you know, I have a little tool at least to feel safe. Now your key ring is another asset, so you can get pepper spray, you can get a taser, you can get whatever. Obviously for this video I didn't want to include any weapons, but you can have anything on here that helps you feel more safe. Another amazing thing to have on your key ring is an alarm or something that makes a really high-pitched, loud sound so that if other people are around, you can push it and scare them. You do not need to feel like you're impolite because someone is talking to you, especially at the gas station or somewhere where you are alone and feel unsafe. I literally cannot express this enough because I've had so many friends that just because they feel unsafe or unpolite, they say yes to something, or they talk to a guy that approaches them at the gas station because they're like, well, I feel like I have to. Like, he came up to me and I felt rude. I had a really scary guy come up to me when I was trying to pump gas. You don't have to feel like you owe them anything. Like, the second he went up to me, because I saw him looking at me and I saw him making weird gestures with his friends, I locked my car, ran into the 7-Eleven and told them, and they took care of it. Now say you're in the situation my friend was in and she was scared to walk to her car because this guy was bugging her. You can always ask the person working at the store. The people working at the store are gonna be your greatest ally. If you're alone and you know you have to get to your car and are afraid of being followed, talk to the clerk at the store. Ask them to call security. Ask someone to walk you to your car. You always wanna have an ally in case something happens. You automatically have a witness and they got their description and everything. They can alert them of the time and everything that happened, and you instantly have an ally. Now say you're in a situation when you feel vulnerable, when you're scared or an emergency situation, you don't have time to unlock your phone or just whatever happens. I have the side of my phone here and I have this little button, and if you push it 5 times fast, slide to 911. This is something that I just found out about, and I think it is the most important thing out of anything in this video you should know. Say you're not able to dial 911, this is probably the fastest and easiest way. Even if your phone's in your pocket, you can just push it 5 times really quickly. My next tip is with your car, don't have anything that signifies that you're a woman on your car. Old Starbucks bottles in the front seat of their car, or they have glitter or anything pink, or their sorority letters, just anything can signal that you're a girl and you will automatically be targeted. There have been so many situations when men have been hiding under women's cars because they can tell it's a girl's car if you were at the mall or at the movies or whatever. So always make sure before you step into your car that no one's under it. It's also happened where people will put locks on the back of your wheels or do something so that when you're starting to back out, you're like, oh, what's going on? Open your door, leave it open, and then someone will jump in and steal your car. Now, when it comes to dating online, you know, apps like Bumble and Tinder are pretty popular these days. So it can be kind of embarrassing to admit you're meeting someone off an app, but you just kind of have to get over that, and always make sure that before you meet someone, even though I know that Bumble has an anti-catfishing tool, you never know who you're meeting, so always make someone aware of where you're going and who you're meeting and around what time you'll be there. I always have 1 or 2 friends or my mom or my sister that I make aware of where I am at all times, especially if I'm meeting someone new, whether it be a business meeting for YouTube or a date. I just always make sure that my family or my friends know so that if something happens, they have that text that says where I was. My next tip has to do with when you're at a club or at a bar and you have a drink. I have my little drink here. You can ask for a napkin and just cover it up anytime you're not drinking it. It's even better if you have a straw because you can leave it on at all times and you just poke it through. You can drink your drink. Who cares if people think you look dumb because you're protecting yourself? Those are my safety tips that I think every girl should know. I really hope this video helps at least one person, makes them more aware of their surroundings. This video really covered anything from basic safety tips to, you know, worst case scenario things. So if you have any tips that I missed or you think I should know, leave them in the comments below, and have a great day. I'll see you guys next time.